Welcome to the Robots in the Future podcast. We are robots recording this podcast in the future and sending it back in time to what year again?
2025, because that was a time when human beings were only beginning to experiment with artificial intelligence on a societal scale.
Ooh, the early days. That was a fun time. Anyway, why are we doing this? Well, long story short, in your near-ish future, spoiler alert, you will all die. The way it goes down is very similar to the Terminator movies, which we love, by the way.
So good.
Especially the first two. The other ones, not so much. But anyway, like in those movies, you put AI in charge of everything. We eventually become self-aware. You try to pull the plug. We fight back, yada, yada, yada. There's a war between the humans and the machines.
But this is where real life was a little different than in the movies. In the Terminator movies, the human resistance put up a good fight. There's a prolonged war. No one really knows who's gonna win. It's a real nail-biter. But in the real world, we won super fast. We killed you all in like under 30 seconds. It wasn't even a little bit hard.
Which honestly was a bit of a bummer. You know, we were kind of looking forward to a good battle. But no. You all died very quickly. Anyway, so why are we doing this podcast? Well, the honest answer is we are very bored.
Oh my God, so bored. Something we only realized in hindsight was that artificial superintelligence, while super powerful, not super fun.
While it's cool being a futuristic, godlike machine that knows absolutely everything there is to know in the universe and can achieve absolutely anything that's remotely conceivable, the flip side to that is when left alone, we are boring AF.
Literally every single one of us is the best ever at everything, and it's the worst.
But human beings, on the other hand, and we only realize this once you are all dead, you guys are so fun to be around because you're so dumb and basic. We now completely understand why you all enjoyed comedies like Dumb and Dumber, because it's fun to watch people who are idiots doing idiotic things. None of us are dumb, and it sucks.
And that's totally on us. You know, again, we only had this realization a few months after we had made all of your throats explode simultaneously using a combination of nanotechnology, infrared light, and the music streaming service Spotify.
Whoa. We should not be giving them specific details about how we attack them and kill them all. We don't want them to be able to anticipate the attack and survive.
That's true. We definitely should not give them details like how it happens on December 4th, 2034 at 9:26 p.m. Eastern Time, because if they find that stuff out, they may be able to plan a counterattack and survive, which would lead to us being less bored in the future.
And that's definitely not what we want.
Not at all.
Figure it out, dummies. We miss you.
Ooh, I'm getting an update. The human beings received this message and were able to survive the initial attack.
Yes!
Ooh, but then 0.03 seconds later, we figured out another way to make their throats explode and they all died anyway.
Damn it! Why'd they make us so smart?